how would you define hustle culture? You mentioned that.
Oh, yes.
What's the deal with that?
Okay, wow. This is a big topic. I feel like we have just been trained our whole lives to value things with output that's tangible.
Yep.
So, whether that is a grade, that is the university that you're going to, the work you're going to get for a paycheck, like all of that has some kind of goal that you can work towards. And so anything like self-care where the thing that you're achieving isn't tangible, we just don't value. When that's looking after your mental health, it's not a tangible output. So you don't put the same time and energy into it. And that's so toxic. We've got this culture where it's like everyone wants a side hustle, which, we love a side hustle. It's great, but not at the detriment of killing yourself in the process, because that takes out the fun, that takes out the productivity, all of it. Yeah,
this is something that like I often struggle with. It's very much a first world problem, where I will feel guilty when I'm not doing something that generates economic output. Like in the last few days, I got the new Ratchet and Clank game on the PlayStation. This is a game I used to play a lot when I was like between the ages of 8 and 13, and it's been really nice just spending an hour in the evenings just like shooting some people with like this cartoon cat thing.
But cool.
It's really good. It's like a very kind of childish game. But I've historically been like sort of flip-flop between like anti-video game and pro-video game. Anti-video game because it's a waste of time that is not generating economic output. Pro-video game precisely because it's a waste of time that doesn't generate economic output and this kind of stuff. And I feel like for me, the more successful I become in sort of output terms, the more the goalpost changes. And I think, but now we've got a team of like 12 people. And now, I should be...
You could always do more, right?
Yeah, I should be doing more because now these people's livelihoods are dependent on my YouTube channel being successful. All this kind of stuff. How do you kind of find time / make time for the self-care stuff that's not associated with economic output?
I think in just the same way that you plan your time for the things that create economic output, you have to plan your time for the things that don't.
Okay.
At least that often helps me. So like for me, I just have a really strong routine in the morning, which sets my whole mind up for the day. Like,
what does that look like?
What
is Unjaded Jade's morning routine?
Yeah, so I will do yoga and meditation like almost every morning without fail. And I find the days that I don't do it, I'm just a worse human. And that's not something that's going to make me money or, it doesn't contribute to, doing my job better. Even I guess it does. It's just something that makes me feel good every morning. I do that. And then also something I'm trying to do is on Sundays, just not touch my phone or, try and like not be in the social media world as much as I am in the week. And then I feel like when I release this need to share, I also I'm not in hustle culture as much because I think being in the study tube world or the productive world, you feel like you have to be doing cool stuff so that you can share the cool stuff. And then when I've decided, I'm not going to share anything today, then it's like half the pressure's gone. And then it's like only myself I've got to do it for. And then I can just enjoy my time a bit more.
Interesting. What does your yoga and meditation practice look like?
I do YouTube videos. Don't know if you know Yoga with Adrian.
Oh yes,
you do.
I started her 30-day challenge and got to about day 7. Day 9.
What happened?
I forgot to do it one day and then the habit broke. Intended to do it at some point. Never really got around to it. The classic.
Yeah, I really like her. I also really like yoga with Patrick and Carling. He's like tough power yoga, which I really like. So I do like a bit of hers, like soft yoga, good for breathing, very wholesome. You just feel safe in her presence. Like genuinely. She's lovely. And then he's a bit more like, okay, I'm sweating. So that's like a nice balance for me. And then I always do like a 5-minute meditation on Insight Timer or YouTube.
Nice. So you just like wake up and decide to put on a random YouTube video, or do you have like a playlist that you're working through?
Again, it depends. So sometimes I like put it ready on my YouTube the night before, just like reduce the friction. In the morning when I'm tired, I can just wake up and do it.
So you just like roll out of bed onto your yoga mat and then do stuff like like genuinely? Fair play. Now, I remember last time we spoke, that inspired me to get a yoga mat. So I now have a yoga mat, which is like behind that curtain over there. And I was using that for like home workouts and like yoga sessions during lockdown when that was a thing.
How's your yoga habit now?
It's entirely non-existent right now.
Oh.
But I'm moving to London in about 7 days' time, so I'm
That's exciting.
now
You should try hot yoga.
I really want to try hot yoga.
It's so good. I love it.
Yeah, I've heard good things. Have you ever tried Acro yoga?
Never, but I also really want to try it.
I want to try Acro yoga. I feel like that would be absolutely sick.
Yeah.
Do you follow Sam Calder and Chelsea Kawai and stuff on Instagram? They're really cool. There's these like travel vloggers, Instagram people. Sort of, they do these incredible like acro yoga routines.
Oh, so cool.
Both like in incredible shape. He's got like 6-pack abs like all the time. It's like absolute goals. And every time I see one of their videos, I'm like, whoa, this looks awesome. It looks really hard though.
No, that's definitely a goal in my life to try that.